Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Soul Diary. I'm Alla. Today, we will be talking about family karma. Now, what does that exactly mean? Family karma is breaking struggles, breaking patterns, refers to unresolved lessons that have been passed through from generation to generation. Remember, we are the bridge between the past and the future. By healing ourselves, we heal 7 generations before us and 7 generations after us. So it starts and ends with us. If we want to make a change, we can change and break the family karma for everyone ahead of us. So, family karma usually refers to energetic imprints, unresolved lessons, and emotional patterns passed down through generations. So, for instance, you may notice that you have one parent that would accept all kinds of abuse in the family, and then if you look back, it could be a grandparent who also accept all kinds of abuse from somebody, and the one before that, and before that, and before, and you will notice there was a pattern, and even you notice within yourself that you've been accepting abuse of some kind within your family. This is what we refer to family karma. It's a repetitive cycle, a cycle that needs to be broken. These karmic ties often manifest as reoccurring struggles, fears, or limitations in this lifetime. So before incarnating, our soul chooses to be born into a particular family and lineage. We sign contracts with those souls. And remember, nothing's random, nothing is accidental, everything's a happenstance. Everything's been signed, sealed, and delivered. Remember, this has all occurred because we've agreed to that particular learning and that particular growth in this lifetime. So those struggles we go through, we have signed off on them on a soul level to go through those lessons. For some reason, it is what we needed, and that's why we've chosen to do it. Remember, breaking family karma is an absolute liberation. So it is important that you break those cycles for yourself, for your ancestors, for your future generations. It is so important to do that. Remember, clearing karmic ties allows for greater freedom. It allows for joy in your life and alignment with your higher self. This is so important. It isn't about feeling stuck and accepting less than you deserve and just allowing this cycle to happen and just hope one day it'll be over. That's not growth. That's feeling stuck. That's being caged. That's not what you agreed to. And that's why when we do what's against the grain of our soul, we find it so frustrating. We find ourselves feeling so stuck in a rut and feeling so sad because we're not allowing our soul to grow. We're not allowing our soul to break those karmic cycles. We allow ourselves to feel stuck. But if we can make that change, we restore harmony to our family lineage and uplifts the collective consciousness. So, just going back a little bit, just to understand the source of soul contracts. So, soul contracts is literally your soul together with all the souls that you've agreed to sign contracts with, where you sign a contract and you decide what lessons each soul or each person will play in your life. So, you may sign a contract with someone who's going to treat you poorly, but it's about you to learn the lesson and how you deal with it in this lifetime. Do you fall back and just allow it to happen and just take it? Or do you break the karma and you learn from it and you grow and you become stronger and you break that family karma so no future generations have to suffer what you suffered? Remember that everything that we go through, all the pain, all the wounds, it's usually ancestral wounds. These are traumas, fears, and unresolved issues from ancestors that have been passed down energetically through us. So if you were to look back, you'll be able to see the pattern. Things like betrayal, abandonment, suppression of emotions. These are just some examples of patterns that get passed down. Also, other patterns may include recurring family conflicts or estrangements. So the first thing that helps you break this family karma, because you're probably asking, how can I break this? How can I take that step? I don't want to feel like this anymore. I know what I've gone through. I've gone through conflicts. I've gone through generational struggles with money, relationships, health, or addiction. Like you'll notice there are different people whose lives are very affected by a particular aspect. Some are just stuck in life, and it doesn't matter what you do or what you say, they just seem to be stuck. This is all part of family karma. A lot of them are based on fears or emotions. And if you look at it, you may think even there hasn't really been anything that happened in your life, particularly from your own experiences, that makes you feel that way, but you're in that rut. And that's the first sign of it being a family karma. It's a generational thing. So these repeating patterns, it's larger than just yourself. Remember that, much larger. So the first thing is to have the awareness and to accept it. So when you're aware of the pattern that you're experiencing, this is the first step to admitting to the struggle and understanding, is this something that's happening in my family, or is this just with me? And if you notice that it's a pattern, then you already know that that's the family karma. That's where the repetition begins. Are these inherited beliefs and behaviors? These are the questions you need to ask. Accept that you were chosen to be the healer in your family lineage. And that's a really special role to have, the fact that you're chosen. Forgiveness. This is a hard one. This isn't about bringing them up and saying, hey, I forgive you for what you did to me. Definitely not. But this is where you can sit down when you're completely ready to do this and say, I forgive you, not for what you did to me, but in order to release you so that I am free from all that resentment, from all that hurt, from all that energy that I'm holding on to that's tying me still to you. I release you from that. And that's what I'm forgiving you for, so that you can leave me energetically. That's what's important. And that is where you can choose a mantra that works for you. A really good mantra to use is, I release you with love and gratitude for the lessons your actions have taught me. I choose freedom, peace, and healing. You can use the first one I said, you can use the second one, or you can use something that you want to use. It's completely up to you. It's very important to connect with your ancestors. It's all part of the healing, and you can do that through prayer, meditation, whatever works for you. But it's about reconnecting where this could have possibly started. Start searching, and if you can't find it, that's okay. Try within yourself to bring yourself to such a place where you're ready to heal that part of you. You know, if you want, you can say a little prayer, and you can say something like, to my ancestors, I honor your journey and your struggles. I release the burdens of the past and invite healing into our lineage. And these are the things where you can call upon your ancestors. You can visualize a light, a white light flowing through your family tree and healing everybody that has been hurt by this trauma and restoring the balance back in your tree. It's all about these energetic clearing practices. So work with whatever you need to work with, whether it's working with crystals, whether it's working with cards, whether it's doing rituals. It's whatever works for you. And you can absolutely call in the divine for further assistance, such as your spiritual guides, your angels, or ancestors who are aligned with your highest good. A really great prayer to use for asking for assistance is, I call upon the divine energy of healing and transformation. Guide me in breaking the cycles that no longer serve my soul or lineage. May I walk forward with love, strength, and wisdom. So tell me, how about you share with me what patterns in your family feels that are ready to be ended with you? And I wonder what comes up for you. Please do let me know. I would love to hear it. Because remember, you've been given the gift or the strength, which I also think is a gift, that you've inherited to definitely stop this cycle and break it. So you are not alone. Your ancestors stand with you as you try to break this family karma. And you can say something like this: I honor your lives, your struggles, and your triumphs. I now release the burdens that I no longer need to carry. Together we heal and move forward in love. And I absolutely love that. Remember, you are in charge of your destiny. You are in charge of your actions. You may not be able to control those around you, but you can definitely control yourself. So it's time to break the family karma. And I'm going to leave you with this little powerful and empowering affirmation. I am the cycle breaker. I am the healer of my lineage. Through my courage and love, I bring light and transformation into my family tree. It's really powerful because that kind of power, as you heard as I started, heals 7 generations prior to you and 7 generations ahead of you. Thank you so much. I'm Alla Melbourne Psychic Medium, and today we just worked on family karma and breaking that cycle. Bye.